everybody, welcome back. Hope you are doing good. Let's continue this playlist in which we write the Python programs from the practical list. In this video, we are gonna discuss how to write the program to find the largest number from the list. If you understand how to find out the largest number, similar approach will be followed for the smallest number. And the same logic will be followed for finding out the largest or the smallest number from the tuple. Alright then, before directly writing the program, let's try to understand the logic first. Here we have considered one list. Now we need to find out the largest number from the list. For that, we will consider the first element as the largest element. And after that, we will compare the next element with this largest element. If the largest element is less than the next element of the list, the next element will become the largest one. In the same way, we will traverse over all the elements of the list. How to traverse over the list? It is just like string. Let's take for loop. For that, I am going to take one variable number. It will iterate over the list. The name of the list is numbers. In the variable number, we are getting each and every element of the list. The largest variable contains the first element of the list that we will get at the index 0. Now we will compare this number with the variable largest. For comparison, let's use if. If number is greater than the largest, it means we got the new largest number. That number will become the largest now. So we will initialize the number to the variable largest. In this way, using this arrangement, we will keep on accessing the next element of the list and we will keep on comparing that element with the largest element. So finally, we will get the largest element that we will print. If you want to dry run this code on the values, you can do it. Initially, the largest number will be 12. Using for loop, we are accessing the list and in the variable num, we are getting the elements of the list. So initially, you will get the first element. So num will be 12. This number is getting compared with the largest variable and we have 12 in the largest variable. 12 is greater than 12. It evaluates to false. So the control will not come inside. Ultimately, the largest number will be 12. It is not going to change. The next element of the list is 45. 45 will get compared with 12. Yes, 45 is greater than 12. So the largest number becomes 45 now. Now you know what is the next element. Next element is 78. 78 will get compared with 45. It will get evaluates to true. So ultimately largest will change to 78. After 78 we have 23. 23 is greater than 78. No, then the largest will not change. Let's move ahead to the next element. We could see the last element is 56. Let's compare it with largest. The largest element is 78 now. This condition also will get evaluated to false. It means largest will not change. It will be as it is. Ultimately, we got the largest element as 78. And look at the list. 78 is only the largest element of the list. We are getting the correct answer. If we take numbers in a list, it is just like array. If you know other programming languages like C, C++, Java, same approach we follow to find out the largest element from the array. Hope you understood the logic. Now let's try to write the code. Alright, we have come to VS Code. Here is the Python file. Let's close the Explorer and start writing the code. Always the first step is input. So let's initialize one list with some random elements. You can take elements of your choice. I am writing some random elements. Alright, using for loop we will iterate over the list. So I am taking variable number itself. For number in the list numbers. Before writing if, let's initialize the first element of the list as a largest element. We are going to consider that first element is largest. Now let's compare the individual numbers with the largest one. If num is greater than the largest element will be num. So let's initialize it. After accessing all the elements and comparing it with the largest variable, we will get the largest of the list that we will print. So come out of the for loop and using print statement you can print the message. For formatting there are different options. You can opt whichever you are comfortable in. I am using F string. For that you need to write F and then in the string you need to write the message. The variable name will come in the placeholder which is indicated by the braces. So let's write the message. The largest element is. Here is the placeholder and we are getting the largest element in the variable name largest. I think we are done with the program. Oops, while explaining the first element was 12, so by mistake I wrote 12. Here we need to initialize the first element that we are getting with the index 0. So make sure to change the program accordingly. I think now it is perfect. Let's execute and check the output. And here is the output. We got the largest element as 78, which is correct. From the list we could see 78 is the largest element among all. Check this program for the different elements. Change the numbers of the list and again execute and check it whether you are getting the correct answer or not. We have seen that with this approach we could find the largest element, but if you want to find out the smallest one, you just need to change this greater than relational operator to smaller than relational operator. Let me check the output. I did not change the variable name, just I wanted to check. Accordingly, you will change the message as well as the variable name because variable name should be meaningful. Look at the output. We got 23. It is the smallest element. So I am leaving it up to you. Write the messages accordingly. Alright, this is all about the list. But if you want to consider tuple, then also you need to do only one change. Instead of these square brackets, you will be writing the round brackets because tuple elements are enclosed in a round bracket. The logic will be same. Let's execute this program. Now also you will get the same output. This is the smallest element, not the largest. You need to change the messages accordingly. Alright, with that we are going to wrap this video. We could find the largest element as well as the smallest element from the list and same approach will be followed for the tuple. Hope you understood this program. In case of any doubt, let me know in the comments below. In the next video, we will discuss program number 13 in which we need to swap the location of even and odd elements of the list. So until next time, stay curious, stay healthy. I will see you in the next video.